No, don't go making us forgive you. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 anime villains with sad deaths. Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we'll be looking at anime villains' deaths that made us cry or made us sympathetic towards an otherwise deplorable character. As you might have guessed, there are some major spoilers headed your way, so don't say we didn't warn you. Number 10, Ryōko Tamiya, Parasite The Maxum. When a legion of parasitic aliens hell-bent on taking over humanity have begun their conquest, the last thing you expect to do is get emotional. Ryōko was always morally ambiguous throughout the series. One minute she'd be slicing heads, the next she'd be having a baby. After giving birth to a son, she soon turned her back on her fellow parasites, only to get brutally gunned down by the police. Strange thing is, she could have easily fought back, but didn't resist just so that she could protect her human child. Number 9, Gilles de Rais, Drifters. To join the all-powerful Ends, you need one thing: hatred. And the serial-killing marshal of France, Gilles de Rais, is no stranger to that. Standing defiantly beside his love, Joan of Arc, the big guy proves to be a one-man wrecking crew. However, despite the evil allegiance, he still got an emotional send-off. In his final moments, he recalls that he committed his infamous acts of evil so he could follow Joan, who had been tried as a witch, into hell. Seconds later, he crumbles into salt and vanishes from history forever. Number 8, Hiro Shishigami, Inuyashiki. Both Shishigami and Mr. Inuyashiki were unfortunate enough to be caught in a mysterious explosion, resulting with their bodies being replaced with powerful robotic copies. And that is where the similarities end. While Inuyashiki uses his newfound powers for good, Shishigami goes on a murdering rampage. So he was pretty much the last person we'd expect to help stop a meteor from crashing into Earth. Finally seeing the error of his ways, the violent youth activates his self-destruct module in hopes of saving those he loves. Despite the dark path that Hiro walks down, his sacrifice shows us the tragedy that what was a villain could have truly been a hero. Number 7, Shinobu Sensui, Yu Yu Hakusho. Out of the way, Thomas! Morality isn't always black and white, and sometimes what you thought was right turns out to be the exact opposite. After seeing the good in demons and the evil in humans, Shinobu went into hiding, only to come out decades later to judge humans for their evil ways. So, after Yusuke is finally able to beat him with the help of his puppy, Sensui reveals the truth that he didn't desire the end of humankind, just to be killed by demons to make up for all of humanity's crimes.
I thought if I could see the world through their eyes, be a stranger in a strange land, then maybe I could understand them better.
Dying in the arms of the one person who loved him, we finally see some sort of sense in his actions.
Somewhere his soul won't be subjected to your overbearing scorn and judgment.
Number 6, Sōichirō, Kuzuki, and Caster, Fate Stay Night, Unlimited Blade Works. Among the participants of the 5th Holy Grail War was this deadly master-servant combo. Though they were major antagonists early in the series, the two meet a heartbreaking end. Yet, beneath all the trickery and underhanded schemes was a love story that led Caster to sacrifice her own life for the stoic fella. But to make things worse, the bloodshed doesn't stop there. Despite being able to walk away from the battle, Sōichirō resolves to continue the fight despite the impossible odds. Number 5, Itou Kamotarou, Gintama.
それ以上の振る舞いをしているのは確かだよ。奴は今の自分に増長しているわけでも満足しているわけでもね。
After being blamed for the weak health of his twin brother by his mother, Itou worked to excel in literature and martial arts to earn his family's approval, which only served to garner jealousy from everyone around him. Bitter and cynical towards people, he planned to betray his fellow Shinsengumi members in hopes of becoming its new leader.
あいつら、奴を薄汚ねえ裏切り者のまんま死なせたくねえんだよ。最後は武士として。
Only after having his plan foiled did he realize how important the relationships he formed truly were, and was granted an honorable death at the hands of the vice commander Hijikata. Number 4, Ulquiorra, Bleach.
So let me ask you again, girl. Are you afraid of me?
Ulquiorra was an Arrancar with one strict belief, that the human heart is non-existent. This is something he made clear after his kidnapping of Orihime and subsequent war with Ichigo. However, after the intense final battle with the substitute Shinigami, he seemed to have regained a part of his humanity, since he gets one last emotional moment with Orihime and finally realizes what a heart is before fading away to dust. Number 3, Meruem, Hunter x Hunter.
こうか。
お見事。
As the top Chimera ant, Meruem respected strength over everything, and due to their weakness, he only saw humans as food. Yet his mindset was challenged when he met Komugi, a young blind girl who displayed a different kind of strength to Meruem. As time passed, his admiration grew stronger, and following his poisoning, he chose to spend his last days playing Gungi with Komugi.
私がこんなに幸せでいいのでしょうか。
The two died alongside each other, showing that even the most inhumane of villains can experience love.
おやすみなさい、メルエム。私もすぐ行きますから。
Number 2, Envy, Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood.
So this is your true form then. You're ugly.
Envy is easily the most unlikable of all the homunculus. He's loud, he's rude, and he tends to find joy in the misery of others. And yet, despite all of this, we still felt for Envy in his final moments. After the homunculus was reduced to a weak little creature, we saw exactly what he was envious of: human beings.
How could this pipsqueak kid see through me? It's the ultimate humiliation.
Envy was humiliated, reduced to tears by this realization, and in his despair he ended his life by ripping out the Philosopher's Stone from his body, simultaneously ripping at our heartstrings.
Goodbye, Edward.
Number 1, Obito Uchiha, Naruto Shippuden. After sacrificing his life for Kakashi and giving him his Sharingan, Obito Uchiha supposedly died, but little did we know that in the shadows, he was orchestrating something colossal. With the help of the Akatsuki, Obito started the 4th Shinobi World War, but had a change of heart at the last minute, sacrificing himself to save Kakashi once more in an attempt to atone for his past sins.
お前は当分こっちにいろ。
In the Pure Lands, Obito gets to see his beloved Rin once again, which, paired with his selfless sacrifice, truly redeemed the once lost soul.
行こう。
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.